Beavers were hunted into extinction in England in the 17th century. And this past week, for the first time, beavers were legally released into the English countryside. Conservationists hailed it as a watershed moment for this keystone species, which helps combat flooding and drought by engineering the landscape with dams and channels. Alex Thomson of Independent Television News was at Purbeck Nature Reserve in Dorset for the historic event.
The sea mist wreathed Corfe Castle from dawn. But the way is now cleared for beavers here and beyond. A short walk to the edge of the ponds in the National Trust's Purbeck Reserve. X literally marks the spot so many have worked so long to achieve.
Why is that exciting for someone like me who spent 40 years working to restore nature? Today marks something really exciting, which sounds like a small thing, which is 2 pairs of beavers being released here at Purbeck, but actually is a big, bold step in reversing the decline of beavers.
All but cut off from the mainland, Purbeck's a stunning landscape of lagoon, bog, forest. At the designated release spot, the cordon is up. They're ready. Final preparations, remote cameras in place, and they arrive. 2 beavers driven overnight from Tayside, 9 hours north. Bang on time, the crates are set down. They emerge, a little stressed, hesitant even. This, the first of many legal releases after a 400-year absence, as these animals were hunted to extinction for their fur, meat, and even scent glands.
It's a really historic day for nature in this country. To see the first wild beaver release is a really important step in nature recovery.
Not everyone is convinced. The NFU sceptical, verging on hostile to government-sponsored reintroduction across England.
There's just not a realistic option there for farmers to be able to manage the impact for beavers. You know, there will be cases where they need to remove beavers. There will be places where our members will not want to see them. And we just don't think that is there in this current plan.
But the government insisted today robust impact management is in place.
There will be capital grants available to deal with any beaver impacts, including the ability to remove beaver dams within 2 weeks of their construction, should they pose a risk to crops, and also, in extremis, to use lethal control.
Spring hedge planting this morning, local farmer Ian Baggs is, well, constructively sceptical. It could work, it should work, but it needs more government support.
So the challenge we've got is that there's lots of benefits and there's a positive story here, but there's also risks. And the benefits are societal, the risks are to individual small businesses. So
farmers.
Including farmers and potentially other landowners, people who live in houses that are subject to flooding.
Beavers, of course, create dams which filter river water, purifying it. Their ponds bring hosts of insects and thus birds and reptiles. That water protects river systems from both droughts and floods. But Purbeck's idyllic nature reserve is the easy bit, studded with heath, forest, lakes, and no farming. So where do we go from here? Well, the rather messy reality is that the beavers will breed, and they'll breed a lot from this and other sites, and they'll spread out across England. And down the line we'll arrive at a balance, perhaps uncomfortable, where in some areas they'll be cherished and will thrive and will be loved. In other areas, frankly, they're going to get moved or they'll be shot, legally or illegally. That might sound brutal, but ultimately we will have replaced a key species, a missing piece of our biodiversity jigsaw after centuries. And that surely is progress. So today's legal release joins what are known as beaver bombings, the illegal release of animals already thriving in England, hundreds of them. Achieving the right balance in all this will take time, but the official beginnings of that started today.
That's Alex Thomson of Independent Television News.